Namaste everyone, my name is Dipti Paridi Kindo and presently I am a doctoral student at Center for Rural Development, IIT Kharagpur, India, and my topic for today's presentation is Rural Fiscal Decentralization and Good Governance in India, a case study from the state of Jharkhand. So moving towards the slide. I want to start this presentation with a quote of Mahatma Gandhi ji, that good government is no substitute for self-government. This is the abstract. This article basically describes the fiscal decentralization through GPDP, Gram Panchayat Development Plan, which aligns alongside the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, and compulsorily aims at each panchayat utilizing the locally available resources. The keywords are fiscal decentralization, good governance, India, Jharkhand, Gram Panchayat Development Plan, and local self-governance. In the background, Mahatma Gandhi promoted the concept of welfare state, which relied upon the basic ideology of good governance, which meant a state where the requirements of downtrodden and welfare of a common person through indigenous ways would become a characteristic feature. Vision of democratic governance is basically the decentralization of power. And in India, there is the constitutional provisions with 29 subjects provided to it. Fiscal decentralization means devolution of powers and responsibilities of union government towards local governments. Either it's a government organization or an NGO, they must have an adequate level of revenues together with the authority to make decisions about expenditure. GPDP, as already mentioned, is aligned with the SDG, and it is initiated by the Ministry of Panchayati Raj, Government of India. An annual plan of each panchayat where the residents of village would decide where the money should be spent. Gram panchayats were supposed to do a visionary exercise for their panchayats village-wise and tola-wise strategy plan and the implementation plan for the next 15 years, 7 years and 3 years respectively in the financial year 16-17. And after that, this is the map of India. Here is Jharkhand, and Jharkhand is basically a newly carved state with a tribal dominating population, where the first ever panchayat elections took place in 2010. That too 10 years after its formation. And recently, the 14th Finance Commission recommends that the panchayats will receive grants directly from the state and allocation of almost 6,067 crores made exclusively for the PRIs for the state of Jharkhand. And out of the 29 functions, only 19 departments have devolved the powers to PRIs in the state of Jharkhand. This is the status of allocation and release of grants of the last 5 financial years, 15-16 to 2019-20. And here I want to mention that Jharkhand cannot get the performance grant. Consequently, the annual release is done only for basic grant from the year 2017-18 onwards. 3 districts out of the 3 different commissionaries of Jharkhand were selected, and the methodology included interviews with communities, extensive secondary research, discussions with bureaucrats and people's representatives, and perusal of government records to understand the significant challenges faced in rural fiscal decentralization during the process of implementation of GPDP. And the key findings were classified into 6 categories, and the indicators were taken from of good governance were taken from the World Bank and United Nations. So both the indicators from World Bank as well as United Nations were converged. So moving towards the findings, the first finding talks about the lack of active participation of the stakeholders and low responsiveness. So this is a picture taken during the stock taking exercise of GPDP in Brambe Panchayat, Mandarachi. Not even 20 to 30 participants, I mean villagers were present from the village. Second finding is low accountability. In that particular village of Manda, the wife of the present Mukhya was also not present in any of the GPTP exercise. And interestingly, she is the former Mukhya of the that particular panchayat. And talking about there is provision of advisory committee or standing committee in the village. So we found that none of the sample areas village there was advisory committee or standing committee, and especially the Mukhya, village head of the Bagodar block, she was there. So she mentioned that हमके तो पता नहीं रही दीदी, अब हम एक कमिटी बन के बनावे. That is translating it in English, that we did not know about these committees. Now onwards we will form such committees. Third finding is no implementation of consensus-oriented decisions, as this point has been discussed in the second one also, that convergence plan of their respective villages under Yojana Banao Abhiyan, and 1 year before that under intensive participatory planning exercise of NREGA. So it was done, and in Latehar we observed that it has not been implemented yet. So there was a kind of as mentioned already here, so they are not in the existence, they didn't come into existence, so people are not interested in further planning. Next, fourth is no focus in low cost or revenue generation. For example, to make every villager literate, train them to at least write their names and alphabets. So most of them were like focusing more on assets, infrastructure, and facilities provided by the government, and that too free of cost. So this was one of the observation, and none of them were like interested for this no low cost or no cost schemes or any of the planning related to it. Fifth one is insufficient human resource at block or block offices or panchayat offices. For example, one panchayat sevak is in charge of more than 2 panchayats, and most of the time panchayat sevak is occupied in the NREGA work or data collection from the panchayats from various schemes, and there is shortage of technical proficiency. For example, there is computer in the panchayat bhavan, but the mukhya, the village head, is unable to operate it. So this is one of the lacuna. And lack of convergence in different departments. There is convergence in line departments at the state level or district or block or panchayat, but it's not efficient. And there's no revenue generation options or ideas which have been generated into any of the 3 sample areas under the GPTP. And these are the powers given to the state government as per the Jharkhand Panchayati Raj Act. These are the provisions which I have highlighted. This can actually strengthen this GPTP and provide fiscal decentralization. For example, Section 131, power to frame rules. Section 93 and 95, taxation, the PRIs may impose taxes. Section 100 and 135, power of government to make model regulations and inspections. Section 114, Finance Commission for Panchayats. Section 123, District Planning Committee. Each district will have a different DPC, District Planning Committee, and which will prepare a draft development plan for the district as a whole. Section 163, removal of difficulties. If any difficulties arise in giving effect to the provisions of the Act, the state government may by order do anything necessary to remove that particular difficulty. In this table, I try to put the position of the receipts and expenditure, which was found during the test. And this has been taken from the CAG report on annual technical inspection reports on local bodies for the year ended on 31st March 2016. So this highlights that how the fiscal decentralization was not there earlier, and this is something which has to be focused on. And next is summary and policy relevance. All 29 functions can be incorporated for the financial decentralization. There should be promotion of own revenue generation for the PRIs, and the grievance system can be strengthened, and moreover, information about schemes can be disseminated locally, especially in the Schedule 5 areas. Availability of the technical proficiency can be provided. can be made available, updating the finance system of the different flagship schemes and their convergence at each level, and behavioral changes for ownership of the resources can be considered. Just providing the resources without ownership in labor or monetary terms will reduce the new resources sustainability. For talking about the further research, it is required for capturing the views of tribal PRI representatives, especially when more than 1/4 of Jharkhand's population is scheduled tribe, and more than 91% out of which resides in the rural pockets of the state. The evidence of the effectiveness of fiscal decentralization through GPDP and the efforts which made it possible.